welcome back to KSPB 91.9 FM, and this is my senior spotlight. I'm DJ Sirius, and we're here with
DJ KQ.
Yeah, also my co-host for our show,
Flow Sesh.
Oh yeah. And I guess my first question is, what is your best memory here at Stevenson?
Oh, yeah, I always find that kind of a harder question to talk about because there's like so many things that happened throughout my 3 years here, not 4. I came in as a sophomore. But I think one of the best memories I had was when we went on this like, we had this like exterm, and then we went on the Japan trip, and I thought that was really, really fun. I was with Mrs. Nagashima and 2 other chaperones and like around 20 to 30 kids, and we kind of just like spent 10 days in Japan. And then I guess that wasn't really like a memory here, but it was with like people here. And then we stayed at the host family, and we had some really good food. And I thought it was just like a really solid trip to like build some new relationships with people. I was there with seniors that graduated last year, so I actually didn't know a lot of them before we went on the trip, but then we came back as really close friends. And although we're like not in the same school anymore now, we're still like connected, so I felt that was pretty special.
Wow, that's so cool. That sounds so lovely. All right, and what are your plans for next year?
Well, I'm definitely going to college. I'm like selecting between actually just 2 schools. I probably make a decision really soon, and they're both in California. One's in NorCal and the other is in SoCal. So I think I'll be making a decision really soon, but I think I'm definitely going to be looking at like a normal 4-year college experience. I haven't really thought about grad school yet, but maybe that's a possibility to like go somewhere on the East Coast. I've always like wanted to try going to school on the East Coast for longer.
Yeah, but you got time to think about that. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice. And what is the best advice you've received in this past 3 years?
I believe that would be at an event here at Stevenson. It was called like, I think this is right, it was called like an Authors and Ideas event. And then I interviewed this author that wrote this book about like being a conversationalist. And I feel like I also read the book and I thought it was like interesting. It was a lot about communication skills and like how to use that as a strength. And she kind of taught me that like communication isn't always about talking, it's more about listening, and it's being about like hearing what other people say. And I feel like that has really helped me become like a really good listener whenever I like communicate with people or like just taking advice, and know that there's just like a way broader perspective out there than what you personally know. So like it kind of really opened my horizon in a way.
Wow, that does sound like really good advice. And I guess my final, question is, what's a motivational quote you have, for anyone?
Yeah, actually, like, we were, like, talking about this before, but it's not really, like, a quote. I would just say, like, an advice that I have is to have patience and know that good things take time, because I feel like sophomore year or even like junior year it might feel rushed, but I feel like if you just give it a little time, it'll like eventually settle in, and then you're gonna be able to like find your people and find what you love. And I think just like don't rush it, because I feel like I was kind of in a rush when I first got here, and I felt like I just needed to have everything like perfect and in place. But then I feel like the longer time I spent here, I realized that like it's not just gonna like happen at once, it's gonna like be a little by little process. So I feel like always like give yourself more chances at everything.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, cool.